Hey YouTube, it's OldPrime13 coming at you with another Transformers video review. This time we're going to be taking a look at the Doctor Wu 2-pack of Plunderer and Sideswipe, which is their take on Ransack and Sideswipe. So we'll take a quick look here at the box. Here we have some nice little artwork of them. On this side we got Ransack, on this side we got Sideswipe, on this side we got legal jargon, on this side we got logos, and on the back we do have some product shots. And that's it for the box. And they do both come with a neat little collector's card with that same artwork on it. And then on the back we do get some product shots and their tech specs. So there are those. And they do come with their instruction booklets. This one is for Ransack, and this one is for Sideswipe. And oh, I just noticed this goes from robot to yeah, he comes packaged in vehicle mode, so that's kind of silly. I mean, these are pretty easy to figure out just by looking at the pictures, so it's not too big of a deal, but that is an oversight that they have had before, like with their Black Zarek Scorponok instructions starting in the wrong mode, and that time it was a problem. Anyway, there's that. And we'll take a quick look here, starting with Ransack. He is a retool of Kickback. And they did actually do more retooling than I had expected. I figured these were just going to be like straight repaints, pretty much like what Hasbro did. Because yeah, I'm pretty sure Kickback only got, or Ransack only got a new head for the Hasbro version. And I would like to get that. That is the only deluxe Insecticon from like the Legacy molds I don't currently have. But it is still possible to find that 4-pack in some places. So I would like to get it when I have a little money to spare. But yeah, overall they did remold his lower torso. He does have a new wing setup, and he does have a new head as well. And he is obviously in the yellow and black color scheme now. But yeah, he does look good. Does have some nice metallic red there for the eyes, both the robot and the bug eyes. So there's that. And here we have Sideswipe, one of my favorite Carbots, and a nice little Lamborghini mode. And he does have the typical Countach design. Does have some nice silver there for the headlights. Does have that big windshield. They do have the spoiler on them. I don't remember if the G1 version had a spoiler. I know Sunstreaker has a spoiler, but I don't remember if Sideswipe does. It's been a while, and I don't have the original Sideswipe toy by any means, but either way, it still looks nice. Still looks nice. Very pretty red color he's got going on there. But we'll do a couple comparisons first. And as mentioned, I don't have the Legacy Ransack, but here he is next to G1 Kickback. So there's how that stacks up. And then for Sideswipe, here he is with the War for Cybertron deep cover version of that mold. It'd be honestly more surprising if Sony doesn't have a version of this mold, considering the only thing that's been used more is maybe the Seekers. Even then, it's debatable. But yeah. So there are some comparisons. Now for Ransack's articulation, he does have a 360-degree head swivel. He does have ball joints for the wings on his back, ball jointed shoulders and elbows, so you do get nice movement there. We do get ball jointed hips. We do get about 90 degrees at the knee if you move the big bug leg out of the way. There's that. And then because of the transformation, you do get a hinge in the foot. So there's that. But yeah, let's go ahead and get these guys transformed. And we will start with the Insecticon again. And again, we just want to take off that gun that is clipped to his hand. We are going to rotate these bug legs out. And then we want to lift his arms up, and essentially these wings are on a separate piece that is going to rotate around, like so. Oh, I forgot to mention his waist swivel. It's kind of in his torso, but he does have a waist. And we are going to rotate the head around like so. Then we are going to bring these feet out like so. Then we are going to compress his legs. Oh, and one thing I have noticed is the yellow for his legs is sort of a foggy, like pastel color, whereas everything else is pretty solid. I don't know why they did that. It might just be the type of plastic, but it does stand out a little bit. It's not too bad, but it's just something I noticed. Anyway, we're gonna arrange those legs and just angle those arms and elbows so that the bug legs all touch the ground. And just angle those, and then we can bring these little wings around like so. And there we have Ransack in his little locust mode. Yeah. It's a scary little bug. Scary little bug. So there's that. And now we will transform Sideswipe. And he does share a few things with the Dotson brothers, but there is a lot new here as well. So we do want to untab his hands at the side here, which is similar. And just untab that. And we are going to bring these out to the side. Then we are going to come under here and open up these flaps to bring his legs out, and just sort of untab the back half from the front and flip this around. And this is very similar to the Legacy mold. And then we want to fold up these spoilers like so, and then bring that down. And then the waist is actually on a hinge and then a swivel. Then you bring it around. Then we're going to fold the top front of the car around, and there is a little gap right under here. I don't know how well. Yeah, that right there. And then there are two teeny little pegs right here, right next to the hinge. Those are probably really hard to see, but it does just tab in right there. Then we are going to take the arms, and they're on a double hinge, and you just want to straighten that out. And straighten that out. Then we want to close these leg panels and just separate the legs. And now he does come with a couple accessories. He comes with his shoulder cannon, and you can see there are grooves on this white part here. It is molded to only go on the one side, so we put it there, and then we get his gun and we just plug that into his hand, and there we have Sideswipe all transformed up. And for his articulation, we do, I think, did we get a head? Yes, we do get some rotation at the head. Again, shoulders are ball joints. We do get that double hinge, so we get a full elbow bend. Excuse me, full elbow bend on something super tiny, which is impressive. We do get that waist swivel. We do get ball jointed hips. We do get 90 degrees at the knees. And that's about it for his articulation. So there is that. Come on, stand up. But to do a couple of quick comparisons, again, I don't have a ransack, so here he is with Legacy Kickback. You can see how he stacks up towards his official mold mate. And then we, of course, have the Devastation Sideswipe. So that's how they compare. But yeah, they do look good. Nice, fun little figures. What is that? Yeah, overall, really do dig these. I'm happy to have another Sideswipe. He's probably in my top 10 of the Autobots. Maybe top 5, I don't know. But he's definitely one I enjoy, and I really do enjoy his design as well. And yeah, I do finally have a ransack. You know, I still want to get the Legacy version, but at least now I have one of each Insecticon to some degree. So there's that. But anyways, I think that's about all there really is to say in this review, so I think I'll go ahead and wrap this up. And this is Soul Prime 13 saying transform and soul out.